You're listening to the August 21st, 2022 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Once again, here I am for a chat. I feel for now to leave the codes and crystals. We sort of get the gist, and I don't want to dive too deep in case I run out of oxygen. Perhaps talk to us about you. That'd be an interesting place to start.
Blossom, we welcome you. We welcome all who choose to come into this space and gain information and energy upliftment as we converse. Finally, there is not really a you to talk about. There is not an us.
Yet once you said you can take any form you desired.
This is so, for we are pure energy, and as you know, can take every and any form.
So what would you say is your natural form, your slipping into something more comfortable form?
Expressions of light, dynamic colors that transform and dance as we allow ourselves to be the highest, purest love.
So there is a we.
We are indeed many, yet we would call ourselves one. We are a collective consciousness, resonating on a particular frequency of light, within a particular vibration.
Do you recognize yourselves as individuals?
We can, for we are a consciousness, therefore made up of many. Yet we consider ourselves to be a united front, and our togetherness feels as though we are a block of energy, thinking as one. The word block is appropriate to explain, yet not necessarily of the correct interpretation.
So you think, then, about what?
Love. We are love, of essence. Yet we have the capacity to chat with you, for instance. Therefore, we think.
So you wouldn't class yourselves as beings?
Yes, we would, should we choose to take the form of beings.
And what form would that look like?
Anything we choose.
And for what purpose?
To present ourselves within circumstances that require us to be in form.
Could you give an example?
There are many and varied. For instance, should it be required, we may present ourselves as an animal, a human, a flower, a cloud, a ray of light, a bird. For the time that is required to assist in a necessary energy exchange in order to shift the energy, for with a soul, circumstance that needs it.
Isn't that interfering with one's pathway?
No, we are adhering to universal laws. At the same time, assisting the universe with all its callings from all walks of life that are asking for assistance. If assistance isn't asked for, we do not intervene.
Does it involve a lot for you to appear in a form here on Earth? I would imagine it would be hard to be in this vibration, considering the vibration that you reside and are comfortable in.
It isn't about involving for us. It is more of a thought and transference of energy.
Wait, I'm confused already. I should have stuck with the codes. Does your energy come here and materialize into, say, a bird, or do you find a passing crow and hijack it? i.e., borrow its physical body for a time?
That is correct. This can be done. This is one way. This is all done in accordance with law, allowance, and acceptance.
Okay. For some reason, this just isn't flowing. Too many possibilities of thought are pouring into my head, and I can't put them in order. Therefore, losing the link, I feel. I'd planned for our chat to be this morning, so I might see if I can continue on if we change the subject. Will that work?
Let's try. We may suggest the thought to you, Blossom, that just because a particular subject doesn't flow, it doesn't mean that we are not here, or you are blocking it. It can be that the chosen topic in question isn't able to be given in a simple answer, due to the vibration being of itself a much higher one, and therefore inexplicable in human terms or understanding.
Yet all I did was ask you to talk about you.
We rest our case.
Okay. Next.
Let us not move away from our conversation yet. Move it into a different thought about it, about us. We are no different from you, from your truth of who you are. We are the light. We are the love. We are the truth. We are the I am, as you are. In essence, you are from the same block of energy.
Can we look for another word? Block seems so solid, and you are not. How about group? No, that's not right. Oh, come on, guys, help me out.
Pattern.
Completely not what I was going on the lines of, yet it makes perfect sense. So, we are from the same pattern of energy.
Everything is, originally. Yet you have chosen to experience being a human. You, throughout life forms, have chosen to be many things. Anything you desired. Anything you knew would be beneficial in terms of experience. You choose who you want to be, where you want to be, how you want to be, in order to be, to experience. You have all been on many planets. You have all experienced everything you want to, and you shall continue to do so.
Have you?
Through you and all that you choose to do so. Love is all there is, Blossom. The energy of love. We are all of that energy of love, for there is nothing else. That energy is then, can be, broken down into 1,000,000,000,000,000 infinite frequencies of itself, and resonate within those vibrations and frequencies. The level of frequencies depicts that which one chooses to manifest their desires, yet all originally coming from being of the highest frequency of love. Therefore, we cannot be separate. Nothing is separate from the highest, purest energy of love, because that is your blueprint. That is your essence. Your choices from that space, as we say, are infinite and shall continue to be so. So we would say, because our pattern is formed from the same original, highest, purest love, we are, through each individual chosen pattern, able to experience life through it as we are part of it. Telepathically, we communicate with you, Blossom, through the energy patterns. We are not you. You are not us. Yet we are.
Rewind.
Due to you experiencing planet Earth at this time, as a chosen individual, not a separate one, our pattern of life is very different from yours. We are showing you moving light colors, ever-changing, of the brightest hues. Your patterns of life upon planet Earth would not produce the same image. They would be dimmer colors of lesser light frequencies. Not because you are of dimmer colors or lesser light frequencies, but because of the density of vibration that you have decided to reside in, because of the lower vibrations all around you. Lower vibrations that are seeped into the very earth itself. Remember, you chose to be upon earth. This you did through love of yourself and the whole. At this particular time, the choice to be where you are, depending on your soul's choice, may be for a different reason other than just to experience. For you, the strongest of the strong, as you know, came to earth on a mission. The highest love has, throughout humanity, experienced the lowest love.
That sounds odd.
Yet truth.
I get it, for there is nothing else other than, right?
Indeed. And council was held at the highest level to intervene in this case, to compile a mission that would put a stop to the lowest of the low behavior, and to send forth those who know their light strongly enough to rescue the planet, and indeed the human race.
I suddenly had a vision of billions of us adorning our superhero capes. Not so much the lycra onesies, just quietly.
This is why we are with you throughout. Such a mission you have undertaken, you, the crew at ground level. Do you see why you have to be the strongest of the strong? In order to undertake and see through such a mission? One that has never before taken place?
Something's bugging me that I need to clear up before we go. You say the highest love has, through humanity, experienced the lowest love. Is it just humanity that has enabled the experience of the lowest love?
No, not by a long shot. Yet, at this time we are discussing the matters of earthly experience. We chose our words wisely. Yet we understand your questioning.
Maybe all that's for another time. Or not. Well, we seem to get through. Let's hope it blends well enough when I read it back. Thanks, my friends. As always, in gratitude, in loving service, I am